Hi, my name is Arber, and I'll be presenting the screencast for QVault. Professors and teachers at all levels of the education system struggle to create good and fair exams in a time-efficient manner. QVault makes the exam creation process easy. To demonstrate this, let's put ourselves in the perspective of our client, Myron, as he goes through the exam creation process for his Pharmacology 200 course. Upon starting QVault, Myron can see the courses he is teaching. He can add a course by clicking the Add Course button. Here he types Pharm 300 as he teaches the course next year, and presses OK. Now you can see Pharm 300 in the courses page. Upon clicking on the Questions tab, Myron is brought to a list of questions that he has created in the past. These questions have all the details that he needs to understand the questions he's created, such that he can make good exams out of them. Here on the screen, you can see Myron adding a new question to the database. Here he names it What is the powerhouse of a cell, and defines a course along with subsequent tags for the question. He also adds answers, which will be in ABCD format, for example, in a multiple choice exam. Notice on the left, there's checkboxes he can check for whether the answer is correct or not. Myron also has the option to edit questions. Here he changes cytoplasm to endoplasmic reticulum. He should be able to see the changes in this view details screen. Myron can also upload new questions as he pleases. He does this by taking a raw.txt file and presses upload. Here he can see the questions that he wants to upload and presses save questions. Now the questions are in the database. He also has the option to delete questions that he doesn't like. There's also an extensive search and tagging system, such that Myron can easily look for specific questions that he wants to create exams out of. Pressing the refresh button removes all tags. Now Myron decides that he wants to create an exam out of the questions that he's created. Here he checks out all the questions he wants and clicks on Generate Exam. Here he names his exam Midterm 3 for his Pharm 200 course. The course's title is Introduction to Pharmacology. He sets the exam date to September 26th at 9:30 a.m. The exam's length is 80 minutes. Pressing on the exams tab, you can see the exam added to his exams list. Going back to the details, he can add new versions of the exam, which are basically shuffled versions of the questions, such that he can distribute many of the same exam. He can also rename the version, such as ABC. He can also delete versions if he doesn't like the name he's created. Now Myron decides that he wants to export the exam he's created. He has two options to make an exam for testing and a practice exam. Here he decides to export an exam for testing. You can see this is in the docx format for easy editing. Additionally, all the versions are exported in a single zip file in one click. He also decides to create a practice exam. This is in a GIF file format, so that Myron can easily reference to create questions out of. If he chooses, he can also create more customizable practice exams from the questions list. Here he selects all the questions to make a practice exam out of. He names the exam Practice Midterm 3. This exam is also 80 minutes long. He presses OK. Now the practice exam is added to his exams list. Satisfied with the exams he's created, Myron goes back to the homepage and reflects on how easy it was for him to make a great exam for his students to write. He now goes on to exit the program to distribute these exams for his students to write.